Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just turned 38 weeks today. So exciting. We have 2 weeks left exactly until baby girl is due on January 3rd. And as you can see behind me, we've still got some construction going on in the house. Well, not really construction necessarily, more like painting and finishing touches. So yes, we're down to the wire at this point, but I'm still hopeful that we're gonna get it done before she gets here, if she's nice and stays put for a couple more weeks or so. But if not, we are just so excited to meet her whenever she does decide to surprise us and arrive. But anyways, I am currently here in the nursery, or what's going to be the nursery, and it's not much to look at right now, but tomorrow the walls will all be painted in her color. Well, the ceiling will be done, probably the next day the walls will be done, and then the floors will go down and in here and the rest of the house. And I'm still just working until she comes. So we're hoping that we can get the majority of the finishing touches done this coming week, because today is Sunday and tomorrow Doug starts his paternity leave. He's going to be on FMLA and he's actually starting it a couple weeks early. So that'll be nice, because then he'll be here, we can get projects done, and we can really get things going and catch up with some work that needs to be done. And hopefully the second week before her due date, we can just relax a bit. I know we've made plans and they don't always work out, but that is kind of our hope. We only have about half the house left to paint at this point. And we already put the flooring in the living room, which you can see out here. Well, you can't see it because it's covered up in drop cloths because I'm painting out there some baseboards. Oh, you know, another thing that I am really looking forward to, puppy dog just walked by. Another thing I am really looking forward to about Doug starting his time off tomorrow. He's gonna be off for 6 weeks, yes, but we are going to be switching to a regular day schedule. So we've been on nights, like a night shift, because he works nights. So when we're working on the house, we're working through the night, like till 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning sometimes. So I'm really, I'm out of breath. I just walked up the basement stairs. Okay. So I am so looking forward to getting onto a regular day shift instead of being on nights, because then I can enjoy some sunshine during the day and I can actually sleep at night. So that's probably going to be a little bit of an adjustment, just being able to be tired at night again, because right now this is what we're doing. So like tonight I'm going to go out and work on painting these baseboards, and it takes 4 hours for the paint to dry. So I'll start now. It's almost 7 p.m. 8, 9, 10, 11. So like 11 or midnight, I'll probably put the second coat on, and yeah, that's just a normal night for me. Staying up late, super late, and sleeping in until afternoon. So it'll be nice to get back onto a normal schedule, at least for those 6 weeks. And then I will probably maintain a day shift, even when he goes back to work once baby girl is born. I'll probably maintain a day shift. We'll just see how it goes. I mean, what kind of schedule am I gonna have? She's gonna be needing to feed every few hours in the night and all of that. Like my doctor said, oh, it's just practice, and you'll be on a night shift anyways when she gets here. So that's true. Maybe it'll feel like nothing new to me. So I'm gonna just give you a little bit of a closer look of what's going on in the house, and then we'll talk more about baby. So this is what I've been working on in the evenings while Doug has been working. This is our living room. You may recall last time it was packed full of junk. It was just a mess, sort of our catch-all. But now it still looks kind of full of junk, but it's really just our flooring boxes for the rest of the house. We got our flooring down throughout, but you can't see it because it's covered in drop cloths. So, and that is because we painted in here. Now I'm just working on the trim. I just finished painting the floor baseboards for in here, and then I've got a few other things going on. So we've just kept the drop cloths down while I'm painting the rest of the baseboards. And so I'll be working on that tonight. Let me show you how the nursery is looking. It's not looking like a nursery at all, but this was packed full of stuff. So we got it pretty much emptied out, and I have been working on the trim in here. So I got the trim painted, and you can see the closet. Oh, do you hear the floors? They're like super, super squeaky. We need to do something about that, because can you imagine, I think over here, where's that spot? Yeah, right there. Yeah, we need to work on that, because won't be sneaking around with the baby sleeping with that sound going on. I like coming in here and just imagining where I'm going to put everything once it's actually her nursery. All right, if you saw my last video, this is a familiar scene to you probably. Just heading down to our unfinished basement, where I currently have all of baby girl's stuff stacked up in one of the room, well, the only room down here. Don't worry, she's not going to be staying in the basement. No, that's just where we're storing everything away, because we've been working upstairs. But like I said, since her nursery is getting painted tomorrow, and then the floors laid after that, we should be finally, whoops, watch my step. We should be finally able to take all her stuff out of here and bring it upstairs and actually set things up. So here behind me, if you saw the last video, you already saw some of this, but you may be able to tell this has definitely grown a little bit. We are basically all loaded up for baby. We pretty much have everything we need now, and I just cannot wait to actually unpack it all. I think that'll just make me feel a lot better seeing what we have and putting it where it goes upstairs. Especially, I just want to get her clothes set up and get her little bag packed for the hospital. That is the next thing I need to do. Is I'm working on, I have my checklist completed with everything that I want to bring to the hospital, but I still need to pack my hospital bag. We had our 36-week appointment, and well, we've had a few since then, a couple since then. 36-week appointment, we got our ultrasound done, and I was super disappointed because they told me that Doug could no longer come with me to the appointments just because of, you know, what's going on in the world. But so that was really disappointing, but he went ahead and came with me anyways in the car. And I'm so glad he did, because when I went in for the ultrasound, I asked them again, like, can he really not come in with me? And they said, yep, he can come in for the ultrasound, just can't go for the appointment. So he did get to come in for the ultrasound, and that was so great. So we got to see her. She's always got her face hidden though, so we never get a really good look at her face. So it's going to be a total surprise in how she looks pretty much. But we did see she has hair. That's pretty cool to be able to have seen that on the sonogram. The girl was like, oh, she has hair. And she showed us, and it was just like, you could see just some fuzz going on up there. And then it looked like some swirling too. So I'm not sure how much hair she has, but she has hair. So that's pretty exciting to know just a little something about her. So she is head down, which is really good. She's very low, but yeah, head down. But I believe she's kind of sunny side up, do they call it? Posterior position, I think that's what it's called, where her back is kind of against my back instead of her facing my back. She's like facing my belly, but the doctor is not concerned about it at this point. She said that's actually really typical, and babies tend to just make a little rotation when pretty much when you go into labor or during contractions. When I feel her, I feel like her back is right here. So I don't know, maybe she has already turned a little bit. We're both doing well. She's looking healthy. She's on track. They said she was 5.9 pounds. That's their estimate, but I hear they can be off by around 2 pounds even. So that was at 36 weeks. They said she was in the 50th percentile for weight, and they said she was looking good, and to expect her sometime probably around her due date, or most first-time moms go a little after their due date. What else? Oh, the pain I was having. I told you about how I was having some excruciating pain in my last video. Well, I think I figured it out because I changed my diet a bit. I was having cereal almost every morning for breakfast, and at first I thought, well, maybe it's the milk, because I know I'm kind of sensitive to milk, kind of not. I'm not lactose intolerant, and I actually get lactose-free milk. just because I think it's easier to digest in general. But I thought maybe it's just like a dairy thing. I wasn't sure. But sure enough, the days that I didn't eat cereal, I wasn't having the pains. But then I started drinking some milk with my breakfast, and because I still want to get my calcium in and everything, being pregnant, it's important. And I still didn't get any pains. So I'm actually thinking it might be the grain in the cereals, because the milk doesn't seem to be bothering me when I drink a glass or two a day. Anyways, I'm taking a break from cereal right now because it's been very nice not to have those cramps and pains going on, especially when I'm still working on the house. So I've been pretty much pain-free since then. I still, will get a little bit of a backache or something like that as I'm like squatting and bending and all of that, doing the housework. By the next morning, I can feel a little bit sore when I get up. That could also just be pregnancy, I'm not sure, but I just take a minute when I sit up in bed, like, yep, okay, I'm a bit sore. And then by the time I move around a little bit, it goes away and I feel better. Still feeling really good, like I said, other than, that stuff. My belly, which I'll show you here in a second, has kind of stayed the same the last couple of weeks, which I heard is to be expected, because you're just kind of losing some of that amniotic fluid, and the baby is continuing to grow, but your fluid levels are going down a little bit, so it kind of is a wash in a sense. So yeah, I don't feel like I'm getting huger and huger day by day. I feel like I'm kind of maintaining. I've gained, a couple pounds maybe, but weight has kind of stopped a little bit too, which I also have been told is normal. So here is baby girl at 38 weeks. Like I said, kind of maintain. I'm trying to get my sweater out of the way a little bit so you can see. Try to show you at the front a little bit. So definitely bigger than I was in the second trimester. But my doctor has said, she asked me at my 37-week appointment, because I'm now going to weekly appointments, if I thought about induction or anything. I told her I still want to just see if she comes on her own. So yeah, the plan is to let her come naturally, but my doctor doesn't want her to be more than a week overdue. So if I make it to 41 weeks and I still haven't had her, then we'll probably be talking about induction. Although if we're both healthy, I don't know, I might try to talk her out of it or let me go a few more days. I guess we'll see how we're feeling, how big we're getting and all of that. But yeah, like I said, I just feel bad trying to evict her. I just want her to come when she is good and ready and finished baking in there. So I've been feeling her very low down. Oh yeah, and I did ask my doctor about that. I was like, is this normal? I feel like she's just gonna push her way out at any minute because she is so low. Her movements are so low. Sometimes at night I'm just lying there like, oh my goodness, what is she doing? But she said actually it is not typical for a first time pregnancy or first time mom to basically have the baby be this low at this point. But she said it's a good thing, and she said every indication is that I'm going to have a quick, well not quick, but a faster than normal delivery. She said she thinks the delivery is going to go very well, very smoothly, and be a quicker delivery than what normally might have been expected of me being a first-time mom. So I'm grateful for that news, and hopefully it is true. I need to get my birth plan or birth preferences worked out still. I'm going to work on that tonight in between painting and get that into a binder ready to go. And then I need to probably get my hospital bag packed this week. I really, really hope this isn't the last video that I upload for you all before she comes, but I know there's a chance it could be, because these next few weeks, couple of weeks, are going to just be insanely busy. One thing I almost forgot to mention was at my 36-week appointment, I did get checked and I was 1 centimeter dilated already, but I haven't had really any signs of labor coming on that I know of. I haven't noticed any contractions. I really haven't had any Braxton Hicks that I know of, because I mean, I don't know what they're supposed to feel like really. I've read a lot about it, but I don't really think I've had some. Maybe. Doctor says I probably have and just haven't noticed. So no real signs of labor coming yet, except that I just feel her very, very low down. I really want to get a few other videos out for you. I do want to get a what's in my hospital bag video because that's been requested, and I know that is so helpful, at least it was for me, in figuring out what I needed to pack. But I haven't gotten my hospital bag packed yet, and it's gonna be a miracle if I do get it packed. No, not really. I'm going to get it packed. Obviously, I need to. But so I'm hoping this next week when I have it packed, I can just do a quick video for you all showing you what I'm bringing to the hospital. And then I'd love to do a haul just showing you everything I've gotten for her. And then once she's born, I'll do another video and let you all know what I actually used in my hospital bag and what I actually am using out of what I bought. Hopefully I did good. I've tried to stay really minimal with what I've bought and just budgeted it all out and tried really hard to only get the things that I really felt we would use and need. And even some things I'm holding off to see if we really do need them. Let me know if you'd like to see either of those videos, and I'll try to squeeze them in. The next 2 weeks are going to be so busy just trying to get final stuff done on the house and get ready for her. Yeah, I just hope this isn't the last video, but it may be the last video before she's born. That's hard to believe. It's really crazy. I don't know how often I'll do videos once she's born. I might take a little bit of a break. I mean, I'm still planning to do YouTube, but I think I'm probably going to need a little bit of a break right after she's born. So I might surprise myself. I might have lots of time and get it done, but I also might just want to take that time just for family and getting to know baby girl and all of that. So if you aren't already, follow me on Instagram at simple.lifing. I'll put it here on the screen because if I am not uploading videos regularly, I will probably announce her birth there first. So if you want to get a sneak peek and see her, that's probably where I'll put it, either in my stories or make a post. I'm not sure if I'll introduce her name and everything over there. I might. Or I might wait till I do a video. We'll just have to see. Thank you for joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I cannot wait to show you around the house when it's set up here soon. Maybe before, maybe after she's born. Either way, I'm ready for things to be more routine and have a house to film in and to show you and take you around with me. So I will see you in my next video. Bye!